Hey guys, we are in a tropical paradise because today we're going to go over water safety. But don't you worry if you don't have a pool, because these are things you need to know even if you don't have a pool, and our games today can be done in a pool and out of a pool. Hang tight, let's go float. Hey guys, who wants to hit the pool ball? Me! But we're going to go over a couple safety rules first. I know, I hear you. You think you know all the rules, especially you big kids. But I bet even if you're in 3rd or 5th grade, you might learn something today that you don't know. And we have a special guest here to help you learn some of our rules. Give me a drum roll, everyone. Introducing Hammer Time. I'm too legit to quit. Hammer time! Hammer time says, always swim with a buddy. Come on, buddy. Always swim, you're an adult.
Hey, I want to swim, but we need a grown-up.
Over there, there's an adult. Do you see her? Hammer time says, look before you leap. You never know what's lurking in dark waters in a lake. Or if you're in a pool, there could be a person there. You never know what's underneath the water. If you're in a pool, there could be a person there. You never know what's underneath the water. Donna. Hammer time says, know what to do if you get in trouble. Think, don't sink. You know how to float, use that. So you can always float on your back, chin up, arms out, deep breath in. What are you going to do if a friend gets in trouble? Hammer time says, reach or throw, don't go. Well, you might not have something you can throw. Most of you probably have something you can reach with, but if you don't have something you can throw, you can make it. All you need is tape, a milk or water jug, and a rope. Caleb's going to show you how to do it. Pay close attention to see how Caleb makes this life-saving device, because you're going to make something similar for one of our games today. Grab it. I'm going to pull you in. Hold tight. Hold tight. Hold tight. Hold tight. Now I can help you out. High five. Oh no! There's somebody who needs help. It's either reach or throw. Don't go. Oh! I can reach this. Hang on tight. No. You're safe. Hammer time says, wear your sunblock. You don't want to be burnt. A sunburn on your bum is absolutely no fun. Some sunblocks have bad chemicals, so And Fred, instead of putting on all this nasty stuff, you also have the option of course, wearing a hat or a sun shirt. Sun clothes work great too, and they keep the chemicals away. If you want to know a safe sunblock pants, check out this site, EWG. I'll put the link in the comments below. It has information as to which sunblocks are healthy for you and which ones might actually cause some things that you're trying to fight by putting on the sunblock. Hammer Time says, wear your jacket, don't just pack it. Yes, if you're going in an open water area and you're not a good swimmer, don't just pack that life jacket, wear your jacket. I know living in Florida, most of you guys are really good swimmers, as are my kids. But if you're going to go out in open water, you have got to wear that life preserver. And we talked about why, because open water is a long way to swim. Check out this scenario. You don't want this to be you.
Oh, what a such day it is out in the ocean. Who needs a life vest? Ah! Oh, I wish I had my life vest on!
Now that you know our safety rules, let's get on to the fun activities. Hey guys, today's warm-up is Marco Polo. So you can play Marco Polo in the pool, I know you know, but you can play Marco Polo in your yard too. All you need are some boundaries. So you see our noodles here and our noodles down there. You have to stay in the boundaries. The person who is Marco has to have a blindfold, okay? And they call out Marco, and everyone else has to say Polo. If they step out of the boundaries, the person calling Marco can guess it by saying fish out of water, and that person's automatically it. Or if they tag them, they're automatically it. Who wants to be the first Marco?
Me!
Thank you. All right, so instead of giving a blindfold, if you don't have one, you can just put a shirt on over them like this. So they can't see. Are you ready? Everyone else spread out. He has to count to 10. As you can see, Marco Polo is a fun game in the water or out of the water. All right, a friendly match of Marco Polo. You watched how to play it in the yard. Now watch how you play it in the pool. Same rules. You have to stay in the pool. If you get out, the person who's Marco, who cannot see, if they hear you out of the water, they say, fish out of water. And if you're out of the water, you're automatically the Marco. The Marco says, Marco, and everyone else has to respond with Polo. Unless you're under the water. If you're under the water, every time you pop up, you have to say
Marco
Polo. Not Marco, Polo. All right, here we go. Who's it first?
Not me! Not me!
All right, me? All right, I'm it. Ready? Marco. 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 Oh, I got somebody. Who did I get? All right. Madeline's it. Madeline count to 10 and then say Marco. She's looking. Okay, good job. Okay.
Polo!
All right, she needs to take a break. Hey guys, remember how Caleb showed you how to make our water saving device? I know, it's not the prettiest, but it would work to have around your pool in case you need something in emergency, right? And we talked about the noodle being one too. So if you have a pool, just like Hammer Time showed you, I want you to practice both ways of getting down and rescuing a friend. So the first thing you do is call for help. The second thing you do is look for something to reach with or something to throw. If you have a pool, this is easy to do in your pool, like we showed you earlier. But if you don't have a pool, what are you gonna do? Well, if you see what we did here, we drew a circle of chalk. We're gonna call this our pond or a pool, and then we're gonna pretend somebody in the middle is stuck. I'm also gonna show you a way to do it inside in a minute, okay? To do this outside, obviously you need something with wheels on it. So we have a good old dolly. We had a skateboard. You could find something with wheels, maybe a tricycle even. The person in the middle has to sit on it because they have to be pulled to rescue. All right, watch this. The first step is to make sure you're stepping on the rope, because if you throw the whole thing out, you can't rescue anybody. Now Madeline's going to swing this out close by her brother to save him. He grabs on, and now she can pull him in. Woo! That's one way you throw something out to save them. Now we'll show you a second way. Whenever you're rescuing with a pull or something else like that, you have to get your body down on the ground. Why would you need to get your body down on the ground? Why would you need to get your body down on the ground?
So you don't fall in.
So you're not pulled in by the person you're trying to rescue. You are a strong kid, but they might weigh more than you or the same. So you either lay on your belly and sit down, then reach out. Go ahead, reach out, Madeline, and pull him to safety. All the way across the line. Awesome. Here's an example of indoor rescue. We've got Isa on a blanket so she slides easily. Got 1 foot on the rope. Now toss it out to her. Now once she tosses it out near her but not on her, she lays down on her belly and she pulls. She pulls her in. Pull, 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 pull. This is gonna work your muscles too, guys. And she saved Isa in the pool. Remember, if a friend's in trouble, call for help, reach or throw. Don't go. So you try that at home, and if you have a pool, try it in your pool. Send me the videos so I can share them in our next video. Hey guys, this is your last game of the day, and this is when you play out of the water. It's called Sharks and Lifeguards. So behind me, you see I have lots of cups. Some of them are right side up, some of them are upside down. The ones that are right side up with the white, you see a little guy? That's a man out in the ocean. He's just floating along inside his little raft until a little shark comes along. If you're the shark, you want to flip it like this. And if you're the lifeguard, you got to flip that swimmer right back, right side up, okay? At the end, you count to see who has more right side up. Oops, that's right side up. And who has more upside down. If there's more like this, the shark wins. If there's more like this, the lifeguard wins. Are you ready? Now remember, can you use your feet? Can you use your feet?
No.
No, only your hands. You have to literally pick it up and turn it over. On your mark, get set, go. 1 minute. Five seconds left on the clock. 4, 3, who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? 2, 1, 0, feed. Don't flip over another cup. All right, let's count. How many are right side up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 are right side up. That means the lifeguard wins this round. All right, so if there's some upside down more, the shark wins. If they're right side up, the lifeguard wins. Then switch places and let the other person try it. It's a fun game that you gotta move quick. This round, we have Isa, the shark, and Madeline, the lifeguard. The shark is gonna try to flip him over. The lifeguard's gonna try to flip him back. On your mark, get set, go! 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. All right, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 are right side up, and how many are upside down? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are upside down. So that means the lifeguard won. Way to go, lifeguard. You guys totally rocked today. Wasn't that fun? So some of you older kids thinking, I know all those rules. It's still fun to review them, and especially in funny ways. Whoever thought that you'd see a sea urchin today? All right, so here's my questions for you. Are you ready? Hammer Time told me to ask you, why is it dangerous to swim without a grown-up? That's right. If you were to fall and hit your head, even though you're a good swimmer, if you fall and hit your head, there wouldn't be anyone there to help you. And if you're in water and you're underwater and you're unconscious, That would not be good. Name one safety rule that you learned today. There was a ton of safety rules, wasn't there? 5 to be exact. 5 safety rules. Did you guess? Don't swim alone. What to do when you get in trouble. Look before you leap. Wear your jacket, don't pack it. Make sure you wear sun protection. Okay, here you go. Why would you wear a life jacket if you're a good swimmer? That's right. Especially if you're out in open water on a boat and you fall out of the boat, you could be in the middle of a lake. And even if you're a good swimmer, even if you're a triathlete, I used to be a triathlete, that's a long way to swim and you might get tired. It's always a good idea to have a life vest on when you're in open water. Name one way you can help a friend if they're in need of your rescue. Which one did you pick? Call for help? Reach or throw? Why is it important to wear sun protection? Right, I know. The sun feels awesome to me, and so does a good suntan. And you know what? Getting 10-20 minutes of sun without sunblock a day is actually good for your skin. You get lots of good vitamins. But if you're going to be out where the water's reflecting the light, and you're going to be out for a long time, you need sun protection because too much sun can eventually cause skin cancer and other ugly things on your skin that you don't want when you get older. Guys, you did so good today. Raise your hand if you learned something new or give me a shout out. Woo, woo! All right, till next time. And next time we have some more fun water games, but don't worry if you don't have a pool because a lot of them you can do on dry land too. Hammer time is the best at shark safety because I'm too legit to quit.